Internal Revenue Service IRS tax news. IRS avoid processing delays and refund adjustments using these steps to prevent tax return errors. Honestly, I bet they're about to tell us we need to file an accurate return in order to avoid processing delays. However, I'm fairly certain processing delays fall disproportionately on underserved communities, partially due to scammers stealing personal information attempting to file fraudulent returns to claim refundable tax credits. But whatever, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I mean, according to President Biden's new equity policies, the IRS should actually process the returns with errors faster and first, dang it. Like, before doing the accurate and timely filed ones. I mean, really, get with the program, IRS, you bigots. I mean, what's your problem? Oh, wait a sec. I know. Maybe the IRS just needs more money so they can properly and equitably process the tax returns. You know, doing the ones that were improperly filed first, like they're supposed to under the new equity rules. Therefore, in order to help the IRS fund its equity stuff, we really need to pass another, like, Inflation Reduction Act. It's like, but wait a second. If we do another Inflation Reduction Act to pay the IRS so it can do, like, its equity stuff, how are we going to actually reduce inflation? Because inflation also inequitably falls disproportionately hard on underserved communities, considering higher prices are most difficult on those living paycheck to paycheck. Fortunately, the government has the solution. They're just going to spend a ton of money, just shotgunning it at like giant failed banks, which made horrible investment decisions. Because like, if the government takes care of wealthy, uninsured depositors that have over $250,000 of the FDIC insurance limit, basically guaranteeing depositors, but only at the super large banks, those too large to fail, that'll really help the little guy with their like inflation problem. How? Well, it's complicated. But rest assured, it's part of sound and sensible modern economic theory. Just shut up and trust the experts, okay? Shut up and trust the experts. And before you say anything else, just know this is a time for action. This is a time for action, not discussion about moral hazards. It's like, but wait a second. I kind of feel like the point in time when the government incentives are creating moral hazards is the best time to talk about, you know, the moral hazards. I mean, the incentive structures being set up by the government here seem, to use a technical term, up. I mean, honestly, like the incentives being laid out here are equivalent to a parent telling a 2-year-old child they will only be bought candy if they gain 200 pounds and screech so loud it shatters glass. They're like, that's right, little Johnny. Only if you're too big to fail and too annoying to ignore will you get that Snickers bar. I'm telling you. Like, I totally thought we fixed the moral hazard banking problem after the Great Recession with the Dodd-Frank bill. Hey, what wasn't Barney Frank on the board of that Signature Bank, which just failed and is looking to get some kind of bailout? Now, honestly, who's writing these dang banking bills? Bankers? That's like Gotham City having crime bills drafted by the Joker.
It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
I mean, that's like having investment policy drafted by Nancy Pelosi. It's ridiculous. Whatever. On to the news.